here today, and I'm just going to take you through what I'm going to call a morning mat. So this is just a little sequence that I like to do in the mornings. I thought I would share it with everybody. I'm going to start on all fours, and I'm just going to do a little move my spine, a little cat-cow, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to take a nice big inhale and push the mat away around my back. And then as I exhale, I'm going to lift my head, stick my tail out, pull my shoulder blades down. And I'm just going to keep going back and forth with my breath. Nice big inhale. And then that exhale as you lift. Get that like stretch your spine feel. Let's do a couple more there. Nice big inhale. You want to feel like all of your fingers are pressing in to that mat. And then as you move through your spine, just kind of checking in and getting every little piece of your back to move. Let's do one more. Nice big inhale to push away around your back, create a C shape. Exhale as you lift your head, stick your tail out. And then come back. And I am using a TheraBand today. I'm going to come into next. Got my helper. Just a little roll downs. So I'm going to put my feet in my band, maybe on my dog, and just do some roll downs. I have my band. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to inhale for about half of my roll down. Exhale, I'll make my way all the way down. And then curling to come back up. Inhale halfway. Exhale, I'll stretch everything forward. Inhaling halfway down. Exhale all the way, and I'm going to stretch my legs along on this one. Inhale to start my curl. Everyone just kind of stretching my spine. Inhale for that first half. You could do these with bent legs. You could do them with straight legs. Just getting some mobility in our back. Breathing, scooping the abdominals up and in. And then when I get down there on that next one, I'm going to stay back there on my ski forward so you guys can see me a little bit. I'm going to stay down there. I'm going to maneuver around Max here. And I'm just going to take a little stretch through the backs of my legs. So I'm using my band to just gently pull the leg back toward me. I'm going to stay there for a few breaths. And then I'm going to add a little point and flex. Inhale and exhale. Point my foot and flex my foot. The whole time I'm thinking about pulling my stomach muscles in and just lengthening out my low back. And then I'm going to do a point my foot, stretch my leg down, touch the floor. When I come up, flex my foot, reach through my heel as I come back up. Inhale, I'm going to point and reach, reach, reach. And then flex. And bring it back up. I'm going to do like one more there. Just lengthening out my leg. Feel a little stretch in the front of the hip. And then flex the foot to come up. Now I'm going to take the leg out to the side. I'm just going to stretch my inner thigh. I'm going to take a nice big inhale to stretch it out. And then exhale as I bring it back. Inhaling as I reach, reach, reach. And then my exhale to bring that leg back. Whole time I'm keeping core tight. I'm keeping my body anchored into place. I'm just kind of finding my stretchy places. And bringing the leg back up. And now I'm going to go across my body. Inhale, I'm going to reach. I'm going to get that outer thigh stretch. I might even lift my hip a little, go a little further. And then I'm going to roll my hip back and bring the leg back center. Inhale, I'm going to reach across. And then exhale to bring it back. I'm going to do one more there. And now that I got this leg kind of all loosened up, I'm going to do a little my single leg circle exercise. So foot pointed, I'm going to inhale, reach the leg across, circle it down and around and back up. Reaching, and how big you go on these is that working level for you. You can always keep them a little smaller. I'm just doing 3 this morning. Inhale, exhale to circle, and then I'm going to go that other way. Reach to the outside, and then circle the leg down and around. The whole time my left leg is anchored down to the mat. I'll do one more on those. And then I'll just switch out my band, do all of that fun on the other side. All right, I'm gonna go this way so I don't hit max. I'm just gonna hold in my stretch for a moment, just feeling, for me, that is just that gentle stretch in the back of the leg. I'm thinking about my hip just sinking down and just putting that leg in a place that it is more stretched than it normally is. I am going to point my foot and flex my foot and point my foot and flex my foot. Inhale and exhale. And then I'm going to point my foot and stretch the leg down, tap it on the mat. Flex my foot, bring it up to wherever it's a good stretch. Inhale, point and reach, and then exhale, flex my foot to come back up. One more in those. And bringing it up, and then I'm going to take the leg to the outside of my body as I inhale. I'm keeping my right side of my body nice and anchored, and then exhale, I'm going to bring the leg back to center. It is a stretch for me kind of the entire time. It's like the biggest stretch in those my inner thigh when I'm way out there, and then bringing it back. Inhaling as that leg reaches out. Exhale to come back, and then I'm going to take it across my body. Inhale, press. I like to do a little hip lift, keep my shoulder anchored. Exhale, I'm going to come back, bring my hip back, and then follow with my leg. So I go as far as I can with my hip down, which is a giant stretch, and then reach, reach, reach. And my hip comes back and brings my leg back. I'm going to do one more there. Breathing, of course. Nice big inhale. And then an exhale, hip and leg back to center. I'm going to get 3 each of my single leg circle. I'm going to go across, down and around, and come back up. And I am trying to think about keeping my hips anchored into place as I reach and circle my leg, because I just kind of want all the, I call them all the stretchy moments this morning. And back around. Now I'm going to go the other way to the outside and then circle the leg down and around. Inhale to start, exhale to circle. One more time. And then I'm just going to come up to sitting. I might get a little rolling like a ball in. It's my favorite. All right, I'm going to have my feet up. I like to start off with my hands behind my legs, scoop my belly in, and just be kind of nice and open for my first ones in the morning. Inhaling and exhaling. Rolling back and forth through your spine, giving it a little massage. Sometimes I'll add a little, I call like corkscrew, rolling like a ball, where I kind of roll to one side and then I'll come up the other side. So it does take that control. I always think it feels good because it kind of massages different places in my spine and in my back. So you could play with that if you wanted. And then I might do a few just a little tighter in as I'm warmed up. Inhale, exhale to come back up. And I'm going to throw in just a little bit of some stomach series because I just like how it stretches my back. I'm going to hug one leg in, stretch the other one out, and really get this like curl, stretch my back, open up the front of the hips. I'm going to inhale for one, exhale for the other, and reach, and inhale, and exhale, inhale, and next I'm going to do like one more on each. And then I'm going to hug the legs in, roll back, and then I'm going to do just a little double leg stretch. I love this moment of double leg stretch. Hug your legs in, stretches my low back, right? Even when I'm here, even though it's work. And then I'm going to inhale, stretch everything as long as I can. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, bring it back. 2 more. Last one. And then just a little roll down. And then I'm just going to come up and get a little spine stretch in. You always just want to be wherever it is that you can sit nice and tall. If you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. I'm going to take a nice big inhale as I exhale, curling down, chin to chest, rounding forward. And then rolling to come back up. And clearly Max needs some love while we do this. And that rolling down. And then that stacking to come back up. And that curling on the way down. And then back up. Okay, one more, maybe one stretchy one where we hold down here. Max gets his butt rubbed. Funny dog. And then coming up. All right, I'm gonna flip over and get a little swan in, a little extension. Uh-oh, Max thinks it's playtime. This might be game over. Okay, hands on our mat. Legs reaching long. I'm gonna take a nice big inhale and lift my head, sternum, chest, and roll up. And then roll back down to the mat. Inhaling, head, sternum, chest. This is just your swan. A little back bend first thing in the morning. Exhale to come back. I like to reach my arms back and get a little lift, gaze up, and then come back down. Maybe even hold my hands behind me so my shoulders get a little extra stretch, stretch, stretch. And coming back. One more time. And then back down. And then I'm just going to take a little child's pose. Always, this could be your favorite child's pose. I really love like knees apart, feet together. I'll take that and just hang out for a few breaths. See how the body feels. Maybe you push with your arms, wiggle around, just getting to be there. Up, and then I'm going to throw in just a few more exercises this morning. One is my shoulder bridge. I'm going to bend those legs, feet about hip width apart, press my arms in, and I like to start with a few just tuck and arch and kind of know where my hips are in space. Round the back, tip the pelvis away, and then I'm going to do some bridges. Pelvic tuck, stomp my feet into the floor, press up, 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 kind of a little stretchy moment. And then rolling to come back down. Inhaling as you're curling up, stomping your feet in, pressing up. And then that exhale as you roll and come all the way down. We do it, buddy. Inhaling up, 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 up. I like to stay sometimes and just be there and kind of be in that stretch. Knees forward, arms pressing in, stomach muscles pulled up and in. What's going on, Max? And then that roll to come back down. And then I'm just going to do one more regular one because those feel good. Inhaling up. And then exhale to roll back down. Clearly Max needed some belly rubs there. All right, I got one more I'm going to do this morning. She's just a little mermaid. All right, I'm gonna just seated, take one hand to the floor, bend at my elbow, reach the top arm overhead, nice big breath. Maybe stand there for a moment, and then exhale as I come back up. Inhale as I reach up and over. And then again, nice big breath. With down kisses along the way. And then that stack to come back up, and then a little reach up and over. And then my last one, my favorite, is just to take a hold up here. So I'm going to come over, I'm going to spin around and pet Max. And then I'm going to just stretch arms out and just hang out a little bit here. Right, buddy? Taking a few breaths, pushing away, just kind of getting to be in that twist. And then I'll come back up and take a little stretch up and over the other way. And then I'm going to do my other side. I'm going to flip my legs around. And then take my hand to the mat, reach up and over. And then stack to come back up. Nice big inhale. And then exhale to come back up. Inhale as I come down. Push that bottom hand, excuse me, into the mat. Reach. And then my stack up and over. All right, one last thing today. We're going out for that twist, that rotation. Oh, I'm in trouble. Max brought his toy over. We're going to just be there. You could just lay your head down. You could push away. Just be there and breathe. And then as you're ready, you could stack back up. All right, and we're done. That was just a little morning workout that I love to do to start my day. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you soon.